Hello and welcome to my channel. Thank you for joining me in this art vlogmas day 18, 19, and 20. That's right, I'm coming at you with a 3-in-1 video. Let's go ahead and get started. So on day 18, I decided to work in my sketchbook for a little bit. I really wanted to try to do an end of the year tour on this sketchbook and start my new year with the subscription boxes in a brand new sketchbook. I think I'm still going to start in a new sketchbook, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do an end of the year tour because I have about 12 spreads left in the back of my sketchbook, so I don't think I'm gonna have enough time. But anyways, I'm just going back into some pages that I want to add in because I feel like it's kind of like a waste of paper. Even if it's nothing good or ends up looking trash, I still want to try to do something to it, you know? But the reason why I'm doing 3 videos or 3 days in one video is because it's just been very repetitive. I've been working pretty much on the same thing for the past week, which was the KAKASHI painting and my commission. The other commission I haven't recorded because I did not get the permission from my client to share the video of the progress, so I don't want to, you know, put that out there if they don't feel comfortable with that kind of stuff being out there. So I always make sure to ask. But we finally were able to finish making this portrait. I got it done in time, so I'm really excited for the person who is getting the gift to receive it. My client said she was going to try to get a video of it, so I'm really excited to see it. I love seeing videos of people opening up their gifts because a lot of the times they are surprises, so the person who's receiving them doesn't know that they're getting them. I love getting videos of that. I love getting pictures of my clients standing with the finished piece framed and ready to go and everything. Those kind of pictures and that kind of feedback makes me really, really happy. After I was done doodling on this page, I decided I wanted to cut out some little pieces of flowers and kind of lay it around because she had the little flower head going on. So yeah, I wanted to just collage some stuff on there. I would like to experiment more with collaging, so I'm kind of considering on doing my last spreads of being like a bunch of collaged like images and stuff from just different things and then me drawing over top of it. But who knows, only time will tell, and maybe I'll want to do something completely different. You really never know when it comes to sketchbooks. You really just kind of want to, maybe I could do some like mental exercises, mental health exercises, and just scribble stuff down. I don't know what my last 12 spreads are going to be, but I'm going to try to finish them soon. We're going to see. Oh, this is me finishing up and watching some YouTube. Most of the time I'm watching either true crime or art videos like sketchbook tours and stuff like that. This one was a roast me video. I've kind of liked watching those. I like seeing feedback of what like I guess I consider professional artists give advice on, you know, other people who want the advice. I really wanted him to roast one of my pieces, but he didn't choose me, so it is what it is. But he did pick a lot of interesting pieces. But you know, I really don't have too much to say because while I'm doing these things or recording these time lapses, I usually forget to write down my thoughts as I'm working. So I don't really have much to say in this video. Let's see, what can I catch you guys up on? So I'm like half failing Vlogmas, half passing it, and I'm saying that because I'm recording every single day the art that I'm doing. However, I am not editing every single day. So that's the part that I'm still counting it as a pass for Vlogmas because we're pretty much here at the end of the challenge. I'm still filming every day, which is kind of like the whole purpose. The only thing, which I guess some may consider like the important thing, is that I'm not posting the footage every day. But I also don't want to just post like 2 hours of just mindless art, I guess. I don't know, like mindless art process. I definitely don't work as smart as I need to because now I only have 2 days to work on this Kilwa painting, you know, sketch it, transfer it, and do all that. I have 2 days to do that. and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to, and I'm gonna have to now wrap this Kakashi painting that I finally finished. Yes, Kakashi is finally done. You'll see him very, very soon, but he's finally done, and now I have to wrap him. I'm actually going to paint all the edges first. I wanted to make sure that he was completely dry before I paint the edges black, and then I'm gonna wrap him up, and yeah, what else was I gonna do? I really want to work on Killua. I don't know. I don't want to change it to a smaller canvas. I'm just gonna have to keep the design really, really simple, because this one, it's the Killua design is going to be similar to the Kakashi design, where there's going to be the hypnotizing eyes of his brother in the background. So it's not going to be Killua's eyes, it's going to be his brother's eyes, like hypnotizing in the background, and then it'll be Killua in the front with like a, I think like a three-quarter pose. That's what I'm envisioning in my head right now, because I think it'll be simple. I don't have to do anything too crazy to keep it together, basically. But I'm really excited to work on that, but also really, really dreading it because it's going to be super rushed. What I should have done, now that I'm, Captain Hindsight, I should have been working on both paintings at the same time. I should have done the background of one on one day, the background of the other one on the other day, and then just go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. I think it would have helped me with, one, seeing the painting with a fresh eye every other day, and two, it would have made the process a lot faster, I think, in my head, maybe. But the problem that I would have had is that the palette, I'm working with a specific color palette for Kakashi, so maybe I need to get another palette if I want to work on multiple paintings. But that could also be doing too much and wasting money on stuff that I really don't need. But it would just make things a lot more convenient, if I had like a palette for this and a palette for that painting. I don't know, because it's the Stay Wet palette, so the paint doesn't immediately dry, which is really convenient when you're working with acrylics. But now I don't have to worry about that anymore, because I'm moving on to Killua, which is going to be a whole different color palette anyways, except for the gray hair. This one's going to be more purple, which is my favorite color, which is another reason why I'm looking forward to working on the Killua one, because purple, come on now, purple is just such an amazing color. The variety of shades that purple has to offer us is just so beautiful. Yes, I'm a purple person. Don't judge me for being a purple person. I'm tired, okay? I'm so tired. I'm still editing. But here's how Kakashi ended up on this day. And now on day 20, we are printing the commission. My client came and picked it up yesterday. So she picked it up on the 21st, but I printed it and had everything ready on the 20th. I printed out a little thank you card with a discount code and the certificate of authenticity. This portrait is called Lola and Me. It came out so cute, not to toot my own horn, but I really enjoyed making this piece. She loved it, and I know her brother's going to love it as well. And then on the 20th, we finally finished Kakashi. It was a long time coming, but I was finally able to finish the center. I really love the way the background came out. For his eye, for the red eye, I used the magenta golden fluid paint. And then I used the heavy body, I think it was Naphthol red, I think it's called. I don't remember. But I used a red, the heavy body red around the eye. I kind of blended those two together, and it ended up coming out really, really nice. I absolutely loved it. I haven't seen Naruto, so I'm really hoping that I did him justice. My husband said it came out so good. But I am waiting to see it with my kids when they are at a certain age to be able to start watching anime and experience it with them. When I was younger, I watched Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. That was my thing. So I stayed away from Naruto. I wasn't into Naruto the way that I was into Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. But my husband is super into Naruto. And so yeah, I have always, you know, teased him saying that I will never watch Naruto because I was just trying to be annoying and say I will never give it a shot, never. But I am gonna give it a shot. I'm just waiting until my kids are old enough so I can watch it with them and experience it together with them, because from what I do know, there are some parts that are just mean to the soul, so I really want to experience that with them at least. I don't know, I'm a crier. I love to cry. I love watching things that make me cry. It just feels nice. It's nice to cry sometimes. Sometimes you need to let that stuff out, you know what I mean? But yeah, I'm totally getting off track right now. So this is the way Kakashi came out. Thank you so much, and I will see you, if not tomorrow, then I will see you on Christmas Day. Thank you so much for joining me, and thank you for being so patient with me and joining me in this art Vlogmas challenge. You're awesome, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!